Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you the art of making short crust pastry. I use this pastry to make this delicious apple pie. Look out for this recipe. To start off this recipe, I am going to do a short crust pastry. In this bowl I have 1.5 stick of butter, and I also lined my countertop with plastic wrap. I'm going to use my box grater and just grate my butter onto the plastic wrap because this is going to go into my flour. You just want to grate it all over, it doesn't have to be one spot. The butter that I am using for this recipe is salted butter. Now this is done, I am going to gently put my plastic wrap over the butter, but I am not going to press on the butter for any reason. I want to gently just place the plastic wrap without pressing. I'm just going to bring this over here. No pressing on the butter. And I am going to place this in my freezer just like this. Now for the rest of the ingredients. I am going in with 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I am adding just 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I am also going to add this to my freezer to become nice and chilled. Whenever you're making pastry, the most important thing is temperature. All your ingredients has to be cold in order to get the best results. Now it's ready, it's very cold. My butter is also ready. I'm just going to pour my butter onto my flour and shake everything out. In this cup I have 1/2 cup of ice cold water. I'm just going to tap this and I'm going to start mixing my dough. One thing I enjoy about pastry is that it's very delicious, very nice, flaky, but the worst part about making pastry is the coldness of the dough. So I'm just going ahead and coat all my butter, make sure it's nicely coated. And what I'm looking for is nice pieces of butter, and I'm going to gradually add my frozen water. And I'm not going to knead this, I'm just going to coat it because I don't want the gluten to start to form. It's okay if pieces of ice go in. This is very, very cool. And it's coming together nicely. If you realize I'm not kneading, I'm also breaking up my pieces of ice so I can add it to it. Squeeze, you want to squeeze everything together until it comes together. Squeeze and press in motion, no kneading. Only squeezing and press in motion. You want nice cold butter when you're making pastry, because once the butter goes into the heat, it begins to steam, and that's where you get the flakes. I'm just gonna sprinkle just a tiny bit more, like about 1 tablespoon, and I wanna keep pressing. It's coming together beautifully, but it's very, very cold. Now I'm gonna put this on my counter. While you are here, please give this video a huge thumbs up, click the subscription button and the notification bell so that whenever I do a new video, you will be notified. You just want to squeeze, press, squeeze. This is now done, and I'm going to cut it into 2 pieces and place it back in my freezer. I've since went ahead and wrapped these in my plastic wrap, and at this stage you want to still give them like a little press. Make sure that everything squeezes together. This is the best time to squeeze it together. And now, because I'm going to roll these out, I'm going to start pressing them, and I'm going to place them in my refrigerator like this. Please be sure to check out my next recipe upload, which is the apple pie recipe. Now they're ready. Thank you for joining. See you on another good day for another great recipe.